D.J King. Keep it locked.
I will, Shireen. I certainly will. Oh my God. I think Dr. Culture and I started something, you know? We were in the room not too long ago, just vibing, you know? And we got a special treat today because we have another cornerstone of
Roots and culture in the building.
Yeah, another cornerstone of
Roots and culture in the building.
So we just said, hey, let's just do a quick cook up and really encourage you all to come check us out, have a nice idea how we vibe and put it on YouTube. So that's where we're at today. I'm DJ King Negus, and I am new to Roots and Culture sound, but I'm not new to Roots and Culture. You know, I'm not new to Dr. Culture. I heard earlier this evening. I like that title for you, brother. And I'm not new to Ross Roots or DJ Apples or Love Bunny. So this is a beautiful time where I get to talk about the legacy of a sound, building a sound system, in particular with the sound system that I represent, which is Roots and Culture sound. I had to get up out of my chair so the chair is not in the background messing me up. So I'm going to squeeze a couple of little tracks off, just set the mood, because one thing I know, as Culture likes to say, when music hits you, you feel no way. Yeah, that's one thing about that music. When it hits you, you feel no way, yeah? Yes, man, music will have you in a whole different vibration and energy. And that's why we do what we do. And I've got a treat for y'all tonight. Today, whatever time you're watching what we got going on. I got my friends with me. And I've got Selector Culture in the room. I've also got the man, the myth, the legend, DJ Apples. Say greetings to the people. Apples.
Yes,
Just
greetings to the Most High. No matter what you believe in, what faith you believe in something. Chairman of DJ Apples said so.
Yes. Salute to me, brethren then. I'm going to squeeze off one more, and then I'm going to maybe touch a dub or something, and then we can start our conversation. Yeah. This is DJ Apples, man. This is my guy, man. And as I was telling Culture the other day, I'm just starting to go through the dub box, right? I haven't even loaded all of them on my decks yet. And it's not for any other reason other than I want to let myself sit with the music. So as I've been going through the dub box, there's a couple of artists that I've been noticing, and I just wanted to play one or two. And you give me your thoughts when you hear that track. You let me know, like, what your feelings, especially seeing me as a newcomer to Roots and Culture, as an entity. How it sounds when I play it.
Burn him and see a lion for me sending for the big bad sound. Roots and Culture sound, you know, culture people say every time watching the roots and the sound, but the feel them can run in. Busted come fast and but the feel like. Ace! Roots and Culture sound, a killer sound. Ace! Why? Hey, Roots and Culture sound. So me that sound boy never know, hey. Yo, them want if we play the clown. We rather string up and go kill a sound. Play some Bob Marley or some Dennis Brown. Roots and Culture go kill them now. Roots, them want if we play the clown. We rather string up and go murder sound. Play some Bob Marley or some Dennis Brown. Roots and Culture we kill them now. Hey yo, me say it's not a normal thingy. We kill a sound boy is a farmer for win.
Say what?
Oh, casual style, you a formal killing. Mass murder at to the grave, them shipping. Roots and Culture, big dub plate spinning.
Yo, I love this dub, you know.
Clash on our mind. Killing sound anytime. Roots and Culture.
I let my stuff cook, you know.
Oh, Roots and culture, no play no clown. Rather string up and go kill a sound. Play some Bob Marley or some Dennis Brown. Right now we are gonna murder sound.
That's right.
Culture, no play no clown. We go string up and go murder sound. Play some Bob Marley, some Dennis Brown. Alright then. Oh, hey, everything them see we try. Them dying for seed feel.
What?
Roots and culture sound alone. We alone prevail. Idiot sound and pop down and jot down. Big bad double bust like a shotgun. A volley.
Roots and culture in the building.
Yo, that's quickly becoming one of my favorite dubs. But
Yes,
artists, Loyal Flame, my God, man. You know, so as one of the elder in the sound system and me as a newcomer into the actual song, but not new to none of you, you know, when you hear me drop that Loyal Flame, like what's some of the stuff that comes into your mind? Talk to them, Bridget.
Hey, brethren, it's an honor, man. Saying we set spirit, knowing you for a long time, saying we set spirit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say be footy music, like, but that's the whole object of dub plates, you know what I'm saying? For a next man to have the same love and feeling, you know what I'm saying, for the music that you sit down and create. Like, one thing about the dubs of the Roots and Culture family, it's a collective thing. You know what I'm saying? Some man find the rhythm, some man find the songs, and then we even have times where like we're saying, hey, but I don't know, man, I don't know, and then we go into a voting system. So it's not like just say, hey, I'm gonna cut this here and let it run, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's the beauty part about it, because man don't understand that we guys are band members, you know what I'm saying, lead drum players. You know what I'm saying? So it's really important that things work. It ain't no sense just putting on something that you heard on a next rhythm or you heard a next song played. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything that I feel, this is just my personal feelings, when it comes to the Roots and Culture dub box, they can't say, oh, we guys copied this or we copied that. Like, it's all internal and it's all out of the love for reggae music. Like, and no matter of fact, it's for the love of music. I gotta stop using the word just reggae, because you guys play a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
I get you on that one, you know, especially, you know, like you said, we've been around for a little while, man, you know, as friends, and before music, ride our motorcycles all over the place, go to parties, go to football games, watch some soccer, you know. Yeah, man. Don Body rocks. Somebody will beat up Don there. Yeah. Go race our motorcycles or push bikes against each other, you know?
Yeah, man.
And, you know, when I listen to the dub box, one of the things I hear is like big up, you know, Front End Patrol, and big up like the Loyal Hill family, and big up J Bird, and big up this, and you know, yeah, it was talk to me about that. But before we do that, let me just squeeze this real quick, and then we'll talk.
Hey, Roots and Culture sound, I say, I feel me on the floor till the sound boy don't run in them, but feel like a joke thing.
Yeah, Loyal Flames. Once again.
Why? Eat that sound, why?
Talk to them.
Boy, it's a shame the state you're living in. You're not the plate. Everything you have will fake. It's a shame the state you're living in. Roots and culture bust the place. Mash up the place. It's a shame the state you're living in. Eat that sound, boy.
Why?
Oh, what a galang. You come a big war and you don't have no song.
Loyal Flame, one bad artist, man.
Kick them at them face, Roots and culture and the man. Why? Some sound boy them down
Say,
kill them, we kill them for free. Yes, sound boy, hey, it's a shame the state you're living in. You're not the place. Everything you have will fail.
man, I like, to be honest, I could go on and on through it, but I'm gonna stop that right there. I just want to do this quick plug. Yeah, man, we're gonna put out some stuff, and you can catch uncut, unchopped up by me, my effects going through it, and DJ Apples. You've seen him now. You can see Select the Culture, Ross Roots, Love Bunny jump in and even bust her favorite tunes. You know what I'm saying? And so check us out on www.rootsandculturesound.com. and you'll get the full clip. You know, subscribe to what we got going on. So, gunshot for that. Yeah, so Apples, going back to my question, you know, I played that Loyal Flame, and it was hitting up Incubator, Front End Patrol, big up Jerry Bird. Earlier you were warming up in the room, Rhythm Time Family, you know, Fire for Life, like. So, talk to me when you hear the dub intro and it's touching on this, that. What's the time period we're talking about there?
Mercy. Hey, I just want to take time out because, you know, me as a born and raised youth man from the island of Bermuda, man, and I heard a lot of guys talking about sound system and this and that, like. And I know some people's gonna get mad for what I'm gonna say, man. But me as a man that believes in homage, man. You know what I'm saying? We guys, you know what I'm saying? We have to big up Kent, man, Dub City, man. The original Dub City, down the hill, upstairs of place on Brookwood Street.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Because Kent put we guys, us as Bermudians, in a different position when it came to sound business.
Yeah,
Real talk, because we had the UK side where, like, we guys could be playing Roger Robin, you know what I'm saying, Smiley Culture, you know what I'm saying, a whole heap of English artists were like, when you go New York and certain other places, they're saying, oh, that artist ain't big, that artist ain't this and ain't that. And when they do the handwork, they're saying, hey, but this guys know the music, like, so, and it all falls back on the beginning. You have to know where you come from to know where you're going, like, so I feel that this point, when we guys start this whole conversation about sound business, that we have to big up Kent, man. We have to big up Dub City, man, the original Dub City. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, man, because like I said, if it weren't for guys like Kent, Paul, Dirty Harry, you know what I'm saying? And I've heard a lot of stories out there about guys talking about they went in the boiler before they was the age of 18 or 21.
Nah, sir.
A lie they tell, man. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, I'm from the neighborhood, and Dirty Harry didn't let me in.
Right.
I might go up and play for Magnum, so still I already know the deal, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's another whole subject. But the music thing, like I said, there's a love and a joy, and when it comes to like dub plates and billing music, man, like I said, man, it's been a joy, man, because a lot of people don't know, man, that me and Culture, you know what I'm saying, we guys originally started out as rappers. Awesome human beatbox. Right now you're probably looking to say, huh?
1 second. Let me just lick one shot for that. You think you can spit some bars right about now?
Yeah, man. So and that's where like I said, that's where the remixing and a lot of my mixing ability came from. Came from scratching, like listening to, you know what I'm saying, Kiss, WBLS, you know what I'm saying, samples, going on and looking for cartoon records, He-Man, and all that. We guys were doing all that sampling and scratching and all that stuff way back, man. And then it got to a point where, like I said, late nights, we was listening to the Gil Bailey show. I don't know if it was bouncing off the wave lines, but you can only get it somehow in the morning. So where we guys used to lock off and listen to that. It was like the music was just everywhere, man. Everywhere on Dock Hill, Devonshire, whichever way you want to put it, man. And it just evolved where And like I said, I'm not trying to step on nobody's tears, but you're getting out to a dance or even 10:40, man, it used to be from 1 to 5. They be playing music and you're saying to yourself, why they didn't play that next? You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying like, what happened to the DJ? Like, you know, why he went dirt or why he went dirt? Right. So it came to a point where, you know what I'm saying, you guys said, look, man, we're going to start buying some tin and doing our own thing. Like, so that way we can play at him. We can play at him first, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to sit here and tell you that I came out to the world. No, I was a bedroom DJ first. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, have mixed CDs out there. And then, you know what I'm saying, start getting out to the public. You know what I'm saying? I'm more known to the public from, I could say Firestand. I'll say Firestand. I was part of Nuclear Weapon.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Right. I'm going to have to lick a couple of shots for Firestone. Bad song, man. Like, yeah. Wildfire, another one. Firestone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And of course, I couldn't mention them and not mention my family. Jonestown. Yeah. Nuclear Weapon. And Spanish Town. Yeah, I had to lick them out real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Bias.
So, and being that you said Spanish Town, let's reverse just a little bit. Just go a little bit back. Like, you know what I'm saying? From I said earlier that me and Culture was deep into rap. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, street battling. You know what I'm saying? It was a production called Kryptonite Production before Spanish Town. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we guys have been in the music for a minute. Like, it's just like I said, it's just been from, I guess, genre to genre to genre. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and me and Culture, and the beauty thing about it is like everything happens in its season.
Yes, it does.
As a man that believes that, like, because if I was to sit here and tell you that me and Culture, Dr. Culture, you know what I'm saying, beat up on MC Sham and Bismarck, you probably say, nah, sir. Nah, me not believe it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Bruce Eaton James. Wow. You guys carved him up a nice little grave, mate. You know what I'm saying? And then, me, myself, I was down Clayhouse. Dougie Fresh was here. And as you know, early in the rap game, whatever the case is. And, brethren, I battled Dougie Fresh, and he pulled the harmonica out on me and killed me. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no shame in that. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But I had him until he pulled the harmonica out on me. But yeah, man, and in the same time, I have to big up Mark T.
Just pause that right there real quick, man. Y'all jumping gems, man, like moments in time, you know, and Bermuda was a different landscape, you know. It's the same country, of course, but the landscape was a little different. And, you know, despite being so far north in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, was still a Caribbean island, right? And was still Caribbean people, you know? But our proximity and our infrastructure access gave us a glimpse to a phrase that you like to use, hit it. Go on, hit it.
From my block to your block, some of the best of reggae music, man.
Yes, indeed. So on that note, just give me a second. Let me squeeze this off. I'm still digging through this dub box, and in a minute, I'm gonna ask you to do me something, a favor. I'm talking about, you know, the names that people are talking about in the dub intros. I was saying about the time, just that landscape in building this legacy. From what you're telling me, it didn't come an overnight thing. It was music. You and them and Culture and Ross Roots were in the band in school and had the group and did the break dancing and the hip hop culture.
No. We guys weren't dancers. We was never dancers.
Oh, you were MCs. Okay. Hey, big up to the dancers. Bermuda has some, but break dancers too. What was your boy from Cedar Park, man? light skin, slim brother. What's his name again? It's gonna bug me now.
Yeah, you had Alex. Remember, you had Alex Christopher, his brother. You had Dondre. You know what I'm saying? You had a little, you know what I'm saying? You had a whole from one end to the other, man. God, everybody. That was the one time everybody was wearing this tennis bandanas. You know, this things that the tennis players were. They was wearing them because there's the windmills and car wheels and all that deal.
But I'm thinking Preston from Cedar Park, but it wasn't Preston, man. It could have been his brother or you that used to ride. He used to race bikes with us too. But Preston reminds me of him. Same small frame. Could have been his brother or somebody from old Cedar Park. Yeah. Different landscape at the time. So I'm gonna play this tune, and Apples, I want you to paint a picture for me using 4 tunes, man, that in building this legacy, which is roots and culture song, it kind of paints a picture. It don't have to be your 4 favorite. It don't have to be the 4 bodies. It's just 4 tunes. I did that to Culture the other day. 4 tunes, me want to hear. Brethren, you have to repeat after me. How many tunes?
4 tunes, brethren.
I need 4 tunes, yeah? So I'm going to squeeze one more Loyal Flame, and as you prepare to give us a little tasting of your input into roots and culture. Yeah? Here we go.
Bernie, me see a lot of film is in the big bad sound. The song with the feel I'm carrying, you know. Roots and culture sound with the feel like, you know. Select a culture, but say everything what's in the rest roots, so them with the feel like. Bust at the Bernie, no. Hey, Birds eye view. Them song boy they dead. Alright, said I got a bird's eye view. Yes I do. Them song boy they play some don't play it not true. We murder everyone. Show them say roots are bad man. Hey, I got a bird's eye view. Yes, I do. Some song boy I play, some don't play it when not true. Kill them fast, don't be no them hard. He that son boy I did up. Some son boy them impotent, no have potential. Appear bad management, false pretend, big businessmen. Smart guys with no common sense. Son boy I be a splice up you have. Roots and culture kill everything we cross.
Yes, indeed.
Fast, some me that son in a week class. Said I got a bird's eye view. Yes, I do. Some son boy that play, some don't play to no truth. Kill them fast, some boy that have. He that son boy not talk. Said I got
Yeah. You know, I love that tune, man. It butt still. It butt.
So, I get to play 4 tunes.
Yeah. 4 tunes.
So being you popped off on that particular tune there, right? I think it's only proper that I start off with the late great Sluggy Runks. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll talk about the next couple of rhythms that I picked. So let's walk into it like this here.
Now give thanks and praise to the Most High Jah, Rastafari, roots and culture, the original creator, see what they are from birth. Run it away. Who God bless no man wa. Hey. Roots and culture. Roots and culture. Hey. Roots and culture, man. Roots and culture made it. Look how far we come to make it. Been through a lot of sound clash, but we keep the faith and make it. Daylight and try. Every trick in the book that's bad, but yet they can't hold us down. We play culture forever, keep holding strong. And even though life's so hard, a soul tell himself that there is no God, but they learn the hard way. Take it from Sluggy Jah and make it. They lie and try. Every trick in the book that's bad, but yet they can't hold us down. We play roots forever, keep holding strong. So I judge the youths them run to I jot the youths them pray to. I jot the youths them want for life. I jot the massive run to. I jot the massive chant to. I jot the massive one for life.
Yo, pause right there.
That was the voice of the late great Sluggy.
Yeah, boy.
So,
Sluggy voice just different, isn't it?
yeah, man, it's different, man. It's and that's the whole thing about sound systems. You know what I'm saying? They have to learn that. You know what I'm saying? You have to make it yours. When they hear Roots and Culture dub plates, man, you know what I'm saying? They sit back and say, "Hey, bro, this guy's cut different."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I say cut different. I'm talking about things like this.
Yeah, man, a G Cole, you don't know it's all about the one I'm called DJ Apples. Roots and Culture sound. Grassroots, Dr. Culture. A G Cole, and it's all about the music, you know what I mean? Only Jah know, only Jah know, when I'm feeling like I'm feeling. Say DJ Apples no let me down, and DJ Apples kill any sound. When I need him, like I need him. Say Roots and Culture don't play around. Roots and Culture kill any sound. When I'm feeling like I'm feeling. Say DJ Apples don't play around, and DJ Apples kill any sound. When I need it, like I need it. Say Roots and Culture no play around, and Roots and Culture kill any sound. Whenever session tough, whenever dance get hot, some boy a dig and all a search up all them the play box, but we no have no fear. Oh, a dance can't flop, me call them Roots and Culture, be a big tune that drop. What I've always done, what I've always seen, the body sound and do, and they talk to me, and I'ma kill them sounds for all my kings and queens. Whoa, when I'm feeling like I'm feeling. Say DJ Apples don't play around.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Talk to me about G Code, man. How did you meet G Code, and how did that?
Okay, so this can be a very interesting story, and I'm glad that you asked that question, CMA. Okay, when I left Bermuda early 2005, you know what I'm saying, and I start playing on radio, and from me playing on the radio, I got opportunities, you know what I'm saying, with certain artists. I got to sit down, talk to them, reason with them, and things of that nature. And from that point, I came across Zion Highness. And I have to big up Jamis, not Jamis from Jamaica, Jamis from out of Washington, and Esther Salacta. Esther Salacta was, you know what I'm saying, a queen that she done back in the day, like we're talking about the like not even the early, but the late 2000s, like 2008, 9, where you actually had to send in an audition to play on internet radio stations. You just couldn't say, oh, I got a brethren, and you could just go on the station. They wanted you to do a half an hour, 45 mix.
Exactly.
With your voice, talking, the whole 9 yards. They wanted to see if you could represent, you know what I'm saying, the vibe.
Yeah.
So, here it is, it was a roster station, you know what I'm saying, and I was already playing on the radio. That's a whole nother story that we're going to have to get into. We're going to have to make a radio special on that, CMA. But, you know, we was on the Royal Zionist thing, and Esther and few other different radio stations, whatever the case is, had a thing in Florida. And, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason, I was picked to be the headliner for the night. You know what I'm saying, representing, you know what I'm saying, Royal Zion Highness. And I had the opportunity to meet this Regent G. Cool. And that dub I just played, you know what I'm saying, I hate to tell you that, but it was free. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I love the man's style, his music. And right now he does a podcast. We have to big up him growing with G Cool saying, hey, that's the same brethren that you just started singing. And you know what I'm saying? I got opportunities to sit off a reason with Jack Peel Peel. As a matter of fact, I think that's where I need to go next. I was gonna go somewhere else, but I'll come back to that. Now, this next artist.
Hey, before you jump into that one, you know, I didn't want to skip too far where people don't get to hear this story that I've heard from you. You mentioned Arkansas on the radio. Big up to Royal Highness Radio. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Big up to Royal Highness Radio. May I flick one shot for them? And, you know, you were telling me about the time where you were playing and you played
Sluggy.
Hold on. Yeah. What a lot of people don't know, my friend Apples is one unruly DJ. I mean, he could be real humble and real cool. That's why I started this segment with Loyal Flame, you know?
Yes, brethren.
Play some Bob Marley and Dennis Brown. But right now I'm gonna kill a song. Apple's unruly like that. He will go quick. But tell me about that story, man.
All right, so let's break it down where everybody can feel you. Like, okay, when I moved to Arkansas, San Bay said Speed, they used to have reggae cruises. And, you know, me being from the island of Bermuda, and, you know what I'm saying, if you're from the island, you know about booze cruise. So I said, yeah, I'm a reggae on the water. Let's check it out. So I got on the boat, whatever the case is, you know, checked out the vibe. Boxed up against a brethren named Ricky Stereo. Now, everybody knows Ricky Stereo as the butt artist, you know what I'm saying, the DJ from Stereo back in the day, mashing up the dance and all that there. But I met him as a humble little youth, like, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna say little youth, but as a humble man.
Yeah, big up Ricky Stereo.
Big up the real Ricky Stereo.
Yeah.
Like I said. And the crazy thing about it, like, I knew the brethren for about 5-6 years and didn't know he DJ'd. And that's crazy because you know his house, you know what I'm saying, sitting on reason, playing music and all that. And he never revealed to me who he really was. And, you know, me as a man, like, I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, if I meet you today, I don't care about what you done last year or year before. You know what I'm saying? I take you at face value. You know what I'm saying? I don't go what nobody tell me. You know what I'm saying? We sit off and reason. We're moving from today on. But anyway, let's pass all that. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to him, whatever the case is. He introduced me to a guy named Ross Levi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come up the radio station, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. I carried my CDs. You know, in those days, you had booklets of CDs.
Got a liquor shot for that too. One
you know what I'm saying? So I got up there, you know what I'm saying, done my little thing, whatever the case is. Excuse me. Ross Levi got sick. You know, whatever the case is, couldn't make it. Apples, you know what I'm saying, jump on this show for me, whatever the case is, fill in. So I picked up my Prodigy, you know what I'm saying, my Prodigy B52. A lot of men probably today don't even know what that is, but that was one of the first tables that ran the CDs for Serato. Back in the day, you got the vinyl and you got a CD disc. That's how long I've been playing Serato way back in 2006.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I had my big bulky, you know what I'm saying, Prodigy, you know what I'm saying, B52, you know what I'm saying. I said, yeah, let me go up in this place, do my thing, like. So, you know, I done my introduction, you know, start playing some music. Ricky called me. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Stereo called me and said, Apples, what happened? I said, what happened, Ricky? He said, man, play some tune, man. I said, I'm playing, man. He said, look, man, hey, forget those people and play the way you play. So that just put me in a whole different mindset. So,
big up Ricky Stereo.
Yeah, man, big up Ricky, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Brethren for life, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I start settling in and start getting into some rhythms. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped into I jumped into the 95% black. You know what I'm saying? 5% white piece of 10. You know what I'm saying? The next week I come in, the big radio, big boss, the promotion man and all that, they pulls me in the office. So I'm saying, okay, you know what I'm saying, what I do wrong, you know what I'm saying? So he said, Apples, everybody loves your show, this way and that way, man, but you can't play that sluggy rumps no more. So I said, what happened? He said, you caused a riot in Arkansas's facilities. Because what it is, and a lot of people don't know this here unless you ever been in the jail system, that they have a voting system for what music they want to listen to each day. And from me playing on the radio on Vanisters, I was voted in on Vanisters, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to lock in and listen to. And mind you, I'm skipped a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, in between that, but I'm just trying to get to the story. So we're like, there's locked in Vanisters, and for whatever reason, somebody said something they weren't supposed to say, and they shut down the jail for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So, the power of music, man. And they weren't like, it was unconsciously, but it's a bud tune. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
So, and that was the whole thing with that, and that shut down of the jail system.
Yeah, and the reason why I wanted to bring that up, because one of the things I notice about the way in which we play music, we can take it way back, or we could bring it full forward. You know what I mean? And I notice, and I'm going back to my previous statement, like when I played that intro dub, it had big up Front End Patrol, big up Loyal Ill Family. You know what I mean? Big up.
Yeah, man. You can't forget Incubator, man. Incubator.
Right.
And like I said, a lot of people probably don't even know where Incubator is, man. But you know what I'm saying? Incubator was a stomping ground for when the artists came from foreign, they came Bermuda, and when the Jones's Village, you know what I'm saying? Incubator or Devonshire Rack, man. You know what I'm saying? Where they could sit off, meditate, you know what I'm saying, and feel comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can say comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it went, man.
Yeah, and one of the things I'm trying to kind of like move the conversation towards is one thing I recognize about you is just like culture, just like roots, everything is about relationship. You mentioned Ricky Stereo, right? And what people don't know is Ricky Stereo is part of the Roots and Culture family as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, big up Fire for Life Entertainment, big up Love Bunny, the management, you know, so it's connections, you know?
Yes.
And the thing about that takes time, like you said, you knew the brother, but you didn't know the brother was who the brother was.
Correct.
And then through time and through them recognizing your heights, he did the tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got you right. This brings us here today. So far you've played 2 tunes out of 4.
All right. So this next artist I'm gonna introduce to the people, right? This artist is named Jack Pio Pio. He's from 7,000 Islands, Philippines. This artist here right now is ruling with the Marley family. And when I met this artist, sat down, reasoned with this artist, right? This artist was absolute, I'm not gonna say a nobody, because that's the wrong word to use, but he wasn't in the position that is in now. You know what I'm saying? And he loved the way Roots and Culture plays music. You know what I'm saying? I saw this piece of tune here in my email. Let me introduce it to the world if you've not heard it. Let's walk into Jack Pio Pio.
Roots and Culture sound. Reggae shakedown. Roots and Culture sound. Reggae shakedown. Roots and Culture sound. Reggae shakedown. surface root. Your wisdom is the seed that I eat as a fruit. Tree of life giving, I will share for the youth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I have to squeeze that off for Japio. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yes. And and it's amazing, right? You know, true steel that, you know what I'm saying? We guys ain't no different from nobody else, man. But from the guys sit down and reason and talk to the artists, and like I said, not every dub is free. Don't misunderstand me. But spend some good money on some good dubs. CMA said, Spear, this next dub I'm gonna play, right? It's my last dub, correct?
Yeah. I mean, for this little segment, and then you could talk
All right.
about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
see.
summarize.
All right. So this next dub is an unordinary dub. And what happened here, right? You know what I'm saying? I have to big up Fire for Life, CMA sets me, because, you know what I'm saying, she was a visionary and said, look, man, you know what I'm saying, reggae music has to be more solid in the South, in the dirty.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Through trials and tribulations, whatever the case is.
Yeah. Big
you know
up
what I'm
for
saying?
Fire for
for
Life.
Life is where they are today.
I got a lick one shot for Fire for Life. In fact, two. Big up,
Yeah,
love.
man,
one.
yeah, man, a serious thing
Yeah.
that, man. And this next artist, I'm gonna walk through and pass through. It ain't too many sound systems in the world that can play this artist like the Roots and Culture family. I'm just gonna give you a little squeeze, you know what I'm saying, of something easy. You know what I'm saying? A different, irregular type of tune. But this how the Roots and Culture rule differently.
Fire for life. Excuse me, pretty lady. Nice to meet you. My name is Jimmy Ray. Never since you move right around my way. Love bunny, yes, I've been watching you, girl. I just want to play reggae music with a little bit of dance, I'll be kill them. Here's my number, let me know if you're interested. Roots and Culture sound again. There's a sound in my neighborhood. Roots and Culture sound play the biggest tune. But I don't want so. I want you watching. Them killer sound, why now everybody's watching. There's a sound in my neighborhood. DJ Apples play the biggest tune. But I don't want so. I want you watching. In killer sound, why? Hear me now. Whenever she walks by, everybody with his eye. Ross Road say that I pull up that W one more time. Them friends them broke them neck to see where he's walking. The crew I fin know who is he talking to on the mobile phone. So he went into the market and bought a dozen roses. Walked up to her and said, baby, hold this. Love bunny eyes pop out. There's a sound in my neighborhood. Fire fit live, them play the biggest tunes. But I do my so. I want you watching. Them killer sound, why don't everybody's watching? There's a sound in my neighborhood. Roots and Culture sound play the biggest tune. But I do my so. I want you watching. Them killer sound, why? Everybody's watching for that sound. I will do anything for that sound. They got me so weak to my knees. That sound. Now I understand why Roots and Culture sound about this, yo. There's a sound in my neighborhood. Roots and Culture sound play the biggest song about Jah. Jah love.
Just pause that for me. Apple, stop.
DJ Apples say try Jah love.
Unruly. Stop.
Yeah, man, we have to big up Jimmy Morgan, CMA says, man. A personal brethren of the Roots and Culture family.
Let me tell you, this man is so unruly, man. I got to give a shot for him. But you can definitely catch more of DJ Apples on www.rootsandculturesound.com. You can see it above my head. We're just doing some impromptu reasoning on the topic of building of a legacy. Each member within this group of people find individuals. They have deep historical roots into the culture of reggae music. And so this is a building of a legacy, you know, a sound system that you are privy to, some backstory conversations with some of the them in the group. Now that you've played those 4 tunes, right? Is there a couple of more that you know? Because I can see you're ready to go. If I could get you to play 2 more, just give me 4 more tunes. Just squeeze, man. You ain't even got to stop.
All right, Kilo. This what I'm gonna do. Me as a man, or we as a man, that are born and raised from the island of Bermuda.
Yeah.
And the hurt is that we guys are not even on the rock, saying they said speed. But when it comes to my Bermuda artists, man, you know what I'm saying? I look at my Bermuda artists like how the foreigners look at the artists, saying they said speed, man. So, I'm gonna play. Matter of fact, just let it be a surprise, man. I'm gonna play some tune and let the artist talk to you and show you how things are with the Roots and Culture family. And I want you to listen cleanly to this intro.
Yeah.
Here's a DJ Apples. You don't know Apples Roots and Culture. Apples, you're the first one for even carry me go to studio. You don't know, say. Are the Matrix Ninja Cutty are the real thing, you know?
Chairman, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you understand that? Let's take that there from the top one more time.
Here's the DJ Apples. You don't know Apples Roots and Culture. Apples, you're the first one for even carry me go to studio. You don't know, say. Are the Matrix Ninja Cutty are the real thing, you know? I'm a family from way back when. So I say, Apples Roots and Culture in a 2015. Lick off them head clean, make them know, say. And the brand new thing we are firing them. I get a brand new thing them. Oh. If them are the starter, we are the war in. The war starter, New Year's in go end when not December. Them a chat up them out. Like them now we remember. We gun them big and fat, them no short and slender. Remember, if them are the starter, Apples the war in.
DJ Apples, Lady Ray, Roots and Culture Sound. It's E levels represented all the way from Bermuda in Arkansas. Them for no say the thing mad. Yep. Someone said DJ Apples, Lady Rain. We don't want no more killing. We don't want no more youth dead. You get me? DJ Apples. Another funeral again. Another youth die. And next one just lose him life. Another funeral again. I don't know why. Mother about is around on her eyes. Another funeral again. Another youth dead. Come like the whole island are run red. Another funeral again. What if a life lost? Too much corner apple.
Come on a big bad Roots and Culture for your musical pleasure. Sing it. Don't watch your glass and think man and nerd man and intellect. Boy. Hey.
One more after this, Apples.
Culture. Trample the vultures. Roots. Culture, big up DJ Bird them and Apples them. Watch it now. What a vibes, we did it again. Roots and Culture in the building again. Full of style and we fling it at them. Yeah. Bermuda massive. Hey, select a pull it up and me sell it again. Sound boy this and we go kill them again. Get me the script and make me flip it again. Style well different. I is no man. Roots and Culture like his street in no man. Some boy feel like them bad man. I go shoot them in them face and then we kick out them teeth in no man. Whoa,
all right. I'm telling you, people, Apples is an unruly individual. You know, he ready for it. And, you know, and the thing about it just shows the versatility, the diversity of the catalog. And then also the people that are involved with us as a group. Yeah, man. It just brings me to this one point. And big up the island of Bermuda. I have to do that again. Big up the island of Bermuda. Yeah. And if there is one thing I notice about you, Apples, not saying nobody else in the group doesn't do this, but I can honestly say you're known for promoting homegrown talent.
Yes. Hey, just like, it's just like, all right, it's like this here. You see, man that grew up in Jamaica. I'm not going to call it yard because we're going to try to keep this professional. Like, man that grew up in Jamaica and just say that Jamaica had a parish named Boo Boo the Field. And in Boo Boo the Field, me, you, Culture, and Beanie Man stayed in that same little community like. So, Beanie Man is our brethren, even though he's an international artist. You know what I'm saying? So, we have to let everybody eat the same way Beanie Man eats, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing, like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many jams in the island of Bermuda, man, and I just feel, me personally, it's my job almost like, and nobody ain't asked me. I just feel that, you know what I'm saying, it's too many artists in Bermuda, you know what I'm saying, giving up on the dream for whatever reason, and I could be using the wrong word, giving up, but they're not getting the spotlight that they need. So it's up to us as selectors to push the music down their throat. You understand what me say?
Yeah. Just hold that thought for a second. I'm gonna play a track, and you can tell the people after us who the artist is. Let me squeeze.
Yeah, roots and culture sound. Yeah, man, roots and culture we are deal with, you know. Take a slacky sound thing we are deal. Nah, man, we are burn them out of place. Yeah.
You like that?
And I'm like DJ Apples. Select a culture and select a roots. Yeah, make me put on some Gideon boots and burn out some like a slack sound. I don't say roots and culture in a place, you know, we say God first, everything after. You don't know, say, righteousness we are dealing with, you know.
Talk to them artists.
Tell why. Roots and culture, tell them.
Here we go.
Try. Roots and culture, we just a little slack, little sound from morning. And still them not stop cry. Yeah, we teach a little sound, cause them not heed the warning. And still them not stop cry. So me wanna know what them want come test this a champion sound.
Say what?
They never know why them want come test this a #1 sound. Roots and culture, we beat them bad. Worst ever beating a sound ever had. Shoulda never get my selector mad. Jailbird the father, you are the lad.
Wow. Wow. I wish I could just, I need to put a cue point at that point. Or him says, Jailbird, I mean, you are me dad.
Hey, and you know the crazy thing about it, right, brethren?
Yeah.
A few artists I'm set off and reason with, right? Yeah. In the island of Bermuda. I'm not gonna say no particular names because I don't know what the situation is today. But when I set off and was talking to these brethren, a few artists, they used to get upset because they'd say, hey, man, a man will come to me for dubs, but won't play my 45s, like. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand, you know what I'm saying? That's almost like a slap in the chops, you ask me, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's called prostituting, you know?
Yeah, man. So it's like I said, you know what I'm saying? Me as a man, I got Troy Anthony. Like the first album Troy Anthony put out, I got that, man. You know what I'm saying? Me as a man that buys music, and like I said, and I'm gonna say this here, Lord and proud, man. I believe, man, that roots and culture, unless somebody can prove me wrong, it's got probably one of the biggest local segment of Bermudian artists right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's a serious thing. That, hey, matter of fact, let me just squeeze two pieces of tune that I think that the world needs to hear right now, man. Let me just squeeze two, man. Just two.
Give
and
it
this artist, his name is J Maestro. I'm not gonna give you his government name. And this brethren has been singing since he is knee-high to a grasshopper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when you hear this voice, you can say, boy, that type of talent in Bermuda. I watch how he squeeze.
Big up.
Roots and culture. You see us a big song, yeah? You want like J Maestro said so. Watch it now. J Bird, Nature, DJ Apples, and Mr. Heavy. Play the tune!
Say what? Talk to them, Maestro. Give it to them. Come on.
I know we've caused you sorrow, even caused some pain. No need to ball right now. This is the soundboy game. Their defeat was eminent, or must I tell the truth, y'all? Listen to this tribute right now. I'm talking to you. See, they're not the only sound I've had to treat this way. As we're here at this burial, roots and culture say we take it serious. Roots and culture sound no play, serious. Have you That's why ever needed someone?
Yeah. Talk to them, J.
A sound boy to rely on.
Yeah.
To ease your agony, provide tranquility or just heaven. A sweet and gentle dove that speaks of words.
Yes.
Speaks of words in love that mean so much. And ordinary just won't do.
Yo, apples, stop. Stop. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Remember, you can get more unstopped, unscripted, unedited, me not hitting my sound effects, me not talking over the record at www.rootsandculturesound.com. And the reason I stop you, we gotta big up J Maestro. Yeah?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we gotta big up J Maestro. He's one bud artist. He's a gospel artist. Yeah? Gospel artist. I don't even want to just lock him into gospel reggae because J Maestro is dynamic like that, you know? And but gospel artists, right? But he grew up amongst us as well, and he took that path, and it's beautiful that he can still kind of just take a little step to the side to create some dub plates for you to talk about killing us.
Yeah, man, but see, you gotta realize that, you know what I'm saying, the relationship is from youth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we met yesterday, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I know it's man that still got Papa Son on dub, still got Stitchy on dub.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, it all depends on, I guess, who you are when you go confront these artists. You understand
And
what I'm
relationships.
saying? Yeah, man.
Relationships matter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because a real artist is gonna really, and when I say a real artist, I'm not saying guys are fake, but certain artists can pick certain people or certain songs to play their music because they want to be represented right. You understand what I say? You see, like a man like Troy Anthony, you ain't gonna get no slackness out of Troy, and don't dare even ask him. And you know what I'm saying? I can respect that there from the brethren saying, hey, man.
Hey, and while you're on that, big up Troy Anthony, another gospel artist.
Yeah, man. Me have to big up all my Bermuda artists, saying says, man, from Dockyard to St. David, straight long down to the Hawkers and Georges, man.
Wesley Snipes. Good artists, man. They put money and time into the craft. Big up D Major, you know.
Yes.
I'm not trying to miss out anybody, but big up to the homegrown talent. And I just want to salute you, give you your flowers for flying the flag for Bermuda.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
and
because-
one more thing. One more thing before we guys get into our next subject. Being you said D Major, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to big up D Major, saying, because he's been an archive in the music, man, for a long time when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, Bermuda and Bermuda artists. Like everybody, like I said, everybody knows about Colin Harper doing his thing this way and that way. But
big up Cully Bugs.
the white, not the white.
D.
Mercy, I'm calling the wrong name, man.
Government.
Shucks, man. What you just called the guy's name just now, man? My mind's all over the place, man. D Major.
Yeah.
D Major, you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but D Major is one of the first reggae, you know what I'm saying, people that got nominated for a Grammy, man. And nothing's being said about it, man. And that's the type of information that really upsets me about Bermuda CNV set spirit, man. But like I said, that's a nice conversation, CNV.
No. Stay right there. Stay right there. Do you remember Shane Woodley, butt engineer from Ord Road, butt engineer? You know, Bermuda's got some beautiful talent, man.
Oh, yes. Yes. Hey, can I?
Shane Woodley was the mix engineer for Rockefeller Records, Jay-Z. And I can't remember which album he gets writing credits on. And I'm sorry, engineering credits on a Rockefeller record. So big up Shane Woodley. Big up D Major, because D Major was one of the first I can recall. It don't mean that I'm incorrect, but he made a studio accessible for like he may not be in the first. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm old, but I know he made a big impact by having a studio.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. We can't deny him that, man.
Can't
and what I want to do, man, can I play one piece of homage towards my brethren Dwight?
Hey,
I don't know why I keep calling him Dwight. You know,
but
D Major.
Check this out, Apples.
All right.
I want you to just have a go. Culture, select the culture. You listening? I want to bring you into the conversation.
Yes. Here I am.
Yes, sir.
Here I am. Legcy.
Like Candy Man. You call
Ratings.
him three times and he shows up. What you don't realize, people, that us as friends, this is a full joy moment for us where we can bring you slices of our pedigree as it comes to music and culture, roots music and roots culture. So